so far, I haven't really had any pushback. And at the end of the day, we all have the First Amendment right. If you truly embrace freedom of speech, you truly embrace protest, which is what this whole thing is about. It's about protesting, and then you should let anybody voice their opinion, regardless of what your opinion is.
Okay. So you come with anyone, or did you just come here by yourself?
By myself.
Okay.
This is a counter protest in retaliation to the burning of the removal and burning of the American flag during Netanyahu's speech to the joint session of Congress. They removed the free American flag outside U.S. Congress, replaced it with Palestinian flag, foreign entity flags, and then burned the American flag and changed it to America.
Okay.
So I've seen a lot of anti-American hatred, anti-American actions, and so this is me being outwardly patriotic and loving of my country and my nation in response to the burning of American flags and replacing American flags with American flags and chanting death to America at Netanyahu's speech to the joint session of Congress.
Do you consider yourself an service member or former service member?
Yes, sir.
In that case, I think it's fair to ask, has anyone actually, besides maybe yourself, also reacted to Tim Walz and his accusations of stolen power?
I mean, Tim Walz, he served 24 years. He was a command sergeant major. He served honorably. So I don't. He has come out and said that he misspoke and said that he did not carry weapons in war because he was never in combat. He was deployed overseas in a mission in support of Afghanistan, but I want to say it was to Italy. So he never carried weapons of war in combat. He has carried and shot weapons of war, but he's never carried weapons of war in combat in war. So, and he's come out and said that he misspoke. So he did serve honorably 24 years. He's a distinguished service member. But yes, he did misspeak, lie, mislead, however type of words you want to use in terms of that. At minimum, he misspoke. At tops, he misled or lied about carrying weapons of war in service.
So, in case there's any stigma around it, has there been so much stigma around there that most people, even those among the Gazan branch, that are actually pro-life, or do you think that pro-life has always been a big enough stance in Chicago despite being deep blue?
I think Chicago is definitely a pro-choice city. Illinois is a pro-choice state. I definitely think, whatever my opinion is, that's one thing. But I think Chicago itself is a pro-choice city, pro-choice state. I think that the voting pattern has consistently reflected that.
And along with that, do you think that social issues such as those that are promoted do or don't come in conflict whenever you have, like in London, you had people that were actually demonstrating for trans rights?
I think the social movements definitely are contradictory because you have, like in Gaza, you have people that are over here advocating for free Palestine and a ceasefire and the weapons embargo to Israel. Stop supplying and funding Israel with weapons and money and stop supporting them as an ally. But at the same time, you have people that are like the LGBTQ community who are being murdered, killed, harassed on a continuous basis in the region that people are advocating support for. And so I feel like those are two movements that are contradictory to each other.
In that respect, do you think that there's not been any change then as far as those social issues, including abortion, goes, or do you think that there's been as much mileage gained in it now that it's been kicked back to the states' rights?
So when it comes to abortion specifically, I would say it's a hot topic issue. I mean, the vote is the last 2 years worth of elections have definitely been support more in support of abortion and pro-choice, even in traditionally red states, red cities, red communities. So I would say it's definitely an issue that favors the Democrats in the 2020 for voters when they go to vote in 2024 is to be seen. But I think if the election is determined on the economy or immigration, I think Trump is likely to win. I think if it's determined on abortion, I think Harris is likely to win.